Shug, Bailey was telling us a little bit about your mindset going into that situation, but when you come on bases loaded, what's your mindset?
Yeah, it was just 2 outs, right-hander out there. My job was to get that guy out and, just fill up the zone, trust the defense. I feel like that was the key part of my outing tonight, was just trying to fill up the zone and letting the defense work. And, we had 2 really good plays with Canario and Frazier getting Alonso at second, and then Tree making that slow rolling play and one hopping into the first baseman. So, defense really showed out tonight.
Is that kind of key, though, not even really paying attention to what that moment is with bases loaded, just coming in with that same mentality, getting those inherited runners?
Yeah, I've said it before. You just can't make the moment bigger than what it is. And, Bailey pitched really well tonight and through tough conditions. So, just doing his job, and then me coming in doing my job, and then just keep passing the baton to the bullpen. If we put up 0, we win the game. So that's the goal every time. But it was a really good job out of the pen, and Bailey gave us what he could.
What's it like for you to come in early to a game when you're coming in the 4th inning and you know that you might not just need to get one guy, you might need another inning or even 2?
Yeah, I've always prided myself on being a guy, go till they tell you not to, and just trying to rally that mindset and just get outs until they say, hey, you're done. So.
You allowed an earned run in 13 of your 16 appearances this year. Just kind of what's been working for you specifically? Kind of made any adjustments coming into this year, or kind of what's led to that success?
I just think filling up the zone really goes back to trusting the defense. Last year was more of for me with the Red Sox was working on off speed and getting ahead of guys, and that's what I struggled with, and that's whenever I ran into trouble. So getting ahead and attacking hitters from the get-go instead of dancing around getting 2-0, and that's when I dig myself a hole, and then I blink and it's runners on first and second, and no out. So just being ready from the jump and attacking hitters, trying to get 0-1, 0-2 as quick as possible. The race to 2 strikes, and winning that, and that's really anybody who's pitching wants to do that. So. Just taking that with me.
Have Strami or Oscar kind of helped you in that nature of kind of just being able to work ahead or anything like that? Or?
Yeah, my struggle this year has been walking lefties, and we had a conversation yesterday or the day before, and was like, hey, this is your pitch to throw to these guys early, and you can get a strike with that, or it's early action. So, just trusting my stuff 0-0 and not being afraid. Instead of dancing around the zone, is more so just attacking the zone and letting my stuff work early in the count.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
No problem.